Let me pull up a chair here. I don't have any video editing software, so this is how we're going to do it right now. I hope you guys can see me alright. My name is Kade. I just made this YouTube channel because I figured... Let me back up. I'm Kade. I am a transgender, female to male, FTM. I'm 28 years old. I grew up in this state of Montana for most of my life. I was born and then practically raised here. The reason I am making this channel and these videos is because I figured I would like to see a journal eventually, I guess, of my eventual transition. Now, I am pre-everything. I'm not on testosterone just yet. I haven't had any surgeries or anything like that. I am out to most of my friends. My mother is a whole other story. We're working on that one. She did not take it too well. So, I am also horrible at doing videos like this, so you guys are going to have to forgive me. I'm rather camera shy. So, my mother. We'll start there, I guess. Actually, we'll start with when I realized this, that I'm transgender. I know that throughout my life, I always had random thoughts of, I wish I were born male, but because I didn't know what it was at the time, I really didn't dwell much on it. Puberty. Puberty was still a nightmare, even though I didn't know why. It was a horrible nightmare. Things started growing here. I didn't like it. Puberty was a nightmare. I hated it. Whenever my mom tried to fit me in dresses as a kid, oh man, she almost physically had to fight me for it, because I did not want dresses. I did not want skirts. I didn't want nail polish. I didn't want makeup. I wanted none of that. I wanted to play with the boy toys. I wanted to dress like the boys. I wanted to play with the boys. I wanted to do what the boys were doing. So it's always been there. I just didn't know what it was. I just thought I was an extremely tomboyish girl. And then when I was about 16 years old, I believe, when I was about 16, I started to realize that I had an attraction for women. So at that point, I thought I was just an extremely butch lesbian. No. I was never good with the intimacy side of things. It wasn't that I wasn't attracted to my girlfriends or anything like that. I was attracted to them. I was uncomfortable with myself, and I didn't understand why I was uncomfortable with myself. So whenever the more sexually intimate things came up, I locked up. I froze. I didn't want to go any further than over the clothes stuff. I felt uncomfortable, and for the longest time I didn't understand why. Now I do. That I'm transgendered, and I'm working towards fixing that. What, Haruki? That's my cat. Come here, Haruki. Come here. Come here. Say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Anyways, go on. What was I saying? So it was about maybe a little bit before March this past year. Rookie, get away from the camera. Come on. Get down. I don't have any video editing, guys. Sorry, it's all here raw and uncut. But it was about March. I was watching YouTube one night. I was just watching random videos. It was one of those things where you start watching something, you end up on fuzzy kittens to aliens and UFOs, and then you're like, what the hell am I watching? It was kind of like one of those nights, only I went from, I don't remember what I was watching. I was watching something, and then I must have been watching The Young Turks or something. And then on the side, on the, oh, you might like one of these videos, panel, I found Dade's videos. And Dade is FTM, transgendered, and I started watching his videos. And I watched them all that night. I watched from start to finish all the videos that were on his channel. And as I was listening to him and I was watching him transition and hearing his stories about himself and the way he's felt and the way he feels, I made a connection. Like, I was like, that's kind of been my life. Like, I never understood it. So, took a few days for me to digest. And then I started doing research of my own. I started looking up what transgenderism was, and other transgender stories, and I made the connection after a while that this is who I am. I am transgender. And I'm starting these videos because I'm hoping here in the near future I am going to Planned Parenthood here in town to get my hormone levels checked and all that good stuff and evaluated. I'm a college student, and I was originally going to wait to do all this stuff until after I graduated, but it's going to be a few years, and I live at home with my mom, who is unaccepting of the whole thing. So let me explain that. It was about a month after my spring semester had ended this year that I had finally went up to my mother and I said, all I really said to her was, what if I do feel like a man on the inside? And hell exploded in the living room right there. I mean, it was a hellish week. I kind of laugh now because I'm glad it's over, but at the time it was really bad. And on one day in particular, my mother legit made me cry all day long. I mean, like, I was absolutely exhausted by the end of that day. I thought I was going to have to run off to Idaho to live with a friend because my mother was like, well, maybe you need to find somewhere else to go. And at that point, I actually had to tell my sister, my younger sister, that I had to do a rush explanation. I was like, hey, I'm transgender, blah, blah, blah. You need to help. Mom is trying to kick me out of the house. I have nowhere else to go. My sister's broke, and she's a single mother, and she has her own issues. I can't just move into her house, and my friends, all same situation. We're all broke, basically. So, my sister had to run interference. Thank God that she did, because I didn't get kicked out. I'm still here. But it's a topic we don't talk about at all. Like, my mother probably wants to pretend that never happened, which is sad, but my college is working on finding me government housing, and they hooked me up with Planned Parenthood. They said, go there. They're really great. They have a whole transgender program. They have transgender specialists and the doctors and all that good stuff. And so that's what I'm doing. I have an appointment this month on the 18th. That's December 18th, 2013. And rookie. And so fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think that probably ought to do it for this. If anybody has questions about me or my situation or whatever, feel free to message me. Feel free to leave comments below on the comment section. I'm just gonna try and keep a decent record of all of this for myself and for others. I want others to experience this while I experience it, and you know, maybe in the future for other people to look at it, and you know, maybe it'll help them. Like watching some of the transgender FTM videos helped me. So again, I'm kind of camera shy, so you guys are gonna have to forgive me. Maybe I'll get better with it as I go, but right now, as you can tell, I'm fidgety. I'm not really looking at the camera. I'm looking everywhere else. Wah. Okay, well, anyways, I think that'll do it. See you guys next time. Did I turn this off?